What's up, people? Good morning, good morning. It's time for breakfast with Big Red. So, wakey, wakey, take your hands off of Snakey. Let's get to the show. Oh, man, I'm tired. But I'm here with you guys. That's all that matters, right? Sure. Anyway, good morning, good morning. I'm looking, here comes my food, yo. So, we're gonna chow down. Thank you. And I'll take two of these little spices. Y'all must put crack in these too because these are good too.
The spicy.
Thank you.
There you go.
So yeah, they must put crack in the spicy ketchup and and crack up in here because this is some good stuff, yo. Good morning, good morning. What's up there, brother Mikey? How are you this morning, sir? Big Bertha sitting pretty on this burger this morning, boy. She's hard at work. So good morning, good morning. Glad to see everybody's alive. Morning, William. How are you? What are y'all having for breakfast? Y'all see what I'm having? I mean, I can't hide it. It's live, yo. I was asking the little clerk at the register if they were morning. Good morning, good morning. You know, I was asking the clerk if they put them some crack up in this burger because this burger's addictive. The funny thing is, I don't know if y'all could see the sun. No, they don't have it on this window. They got it on that window, and they got it on the outside sun. Whataburger's been around since 1950, which is 5 years sooner than McDonald's. Because I had to look it up. I was like, you know what? I want to find out. The thing I don't understand is how can some chains, fast food chains that is, become worldwide phenomenons, and or even if it's not a worldwide phenomenon, let's just take it back to like countrywide, and others just stay regional the whole time. I don't know, but I do know, at least it says here, that it's family operated. So I think maybe the family owns every Whataburger, whoever started it. I don't think it might not be a corporation. I don't know. I think it has something to do with this here jalapeno mayo. That's so addictive. Y'all know I'm a coon ass, and I like hot food. So maybe it's the spicy, the creamy jalapeno mayo. I don't know. So I don't know. But everybody's gone. You know, hey, sorry. Can't change this ugly mug, you know. I mean, sorry if I scare y'all off. Glad y'all, few people stopped by and said hello. Appreciate that. Well, good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? Looks like Mikey's having bacon and eggs. It's a pretty beefy sized sandwich. It's two patties. It's some grilled onions, some grilled bell peppers, grilled jalapenos, jalapeno mayo, lots of grease, and Big Bertha sat on it because look at it, squished the hell. It's one thing I do like about Whataburger. They make their stuff fresh while you wait. Obviously, because it's breakfast time here in the States. I don't know where y'all at, but it's not even, I don't even think it's 7 o'clock this morning. How's it taste? It tastes amazing. I mean, it's probably my favorite thing here at Whataburger. Let me show y'all this. Might have showed it last time I went live, but they have a Dr. Pepper shake. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've already tried it. It's not in here. This is Fuse Tea. But that review is coming up soon. And I don't even like Dr. Pepper, and I tried it for you guys. No, this is a good for a fast food burger. This is probably one of my favorites, to be honest with you. Just something about the grilled bell peppers and the grilled onions and the jalapeno mayo and the cheese. But Whataburger makes everything fresh for you, because most of the times you go into like McDonald's or Burger King, it's pre-made. They just heat it back up or whatever. You go to KFC. You go to Taco Bell. They make it fresh for you. Well, technically not really, because all the meat's already cooked and they keep it in the heating tables. I should say they assemble it for you fresh, but it's not made fresh. This was cooked just now. Hence why you get a number and you sit down and they bring it to you. So that's a difference. And I mean, there's a few places like that. Not many fast food chains though. You could say Subway, but I mean, let's face it, they don't even slice the meat in front of you. You know what I mean? It's already pre-sliced, and if you get a chicken breast, it's already pre-cooked, and they just keep it in the warming table. Same thing with the meatballs. Everything's cooked. I think the only thing here that's pre-done is like their onion rings and their French fries, already pre-cut and pre-battered, but they fry them fresh. It's pretty good. So what y'all got going on today? Just dropped my kid off at school so he could get his learn on. Proud of the little dude. Homeboy made it for robotics. He went to regionals. He made it to regionals and made it to state, so he's going to state in a few weeks. And if he gets past that, then he'll go to nationals. Last year he made it to state too, but his team didn't make it to. That's as far as they made it. But when you think of Texas, how big Texas is, it's its own country, so it could have been nationals for all I care. But yeah, I'm proud of my boy. Building robots and stuff. So, but I don't have much planned this weekend. I see they have I just found out the other day, they have an old school comic book show coming up, which is kind of rare these days, because nowadays every comic book convention isn't about the comic books, it's not about the writers and the artists, it's all about how many TV and movie celebrities we can get so we could get people through the doors. This one, it's a little small one. but it's only about the comics and the artist, and they got a few smaller names, one big name, but it's all artists and writers. So that's pretty cool. I might go check that out. Not too sure. So what do y'all got planned for the weekend? Or I might go to the zoo. I don't know. But then there's 3 movies that I haven't seen that I want to see. And then just like that, it's all comic book movies, except for one. I want to see Hellboy, which starts today. But, you know, to me, Ron Perlman was the perfect Hellboy. So I don't know how this new guy is going to be. The previews didn't look terrible. And I do want to see, I want to see Captain Marvel. I want to see both Captain Marvel movies. And I refuse to call the Shazam movie Shazam because it's Captain Marvel. Who cares? You can't just... Shazam is the word he says to turn into Captain Marvel. Although they don't even call him Captain Marvel no more because they got sued by Marvel Comics. Which is funny because I think, and I'm not 100% sure, because Captain Marvel wasn't always a DC character. What's your best burger ever? Ooh, that's tough, William. Fast food wise, I mean, this is probably in the top 10, easy, maybe top 5. But there's a place here in Houston called Big Belly Burgers. That was where I filmed my second Big Red's restaurant invasion. They make a pound-and-a-half hamburger. It's amazing. Taste-wise, I had the burger at Ellen's Cafe, which y'all see me in there all the time. They have a good burger. Just some of the best burgers I've had with little mom and pop places. I'll tell you what, there's a craft beer brewery here in Houston. There's actually 2 or 3 of them, but the one I'm thinking of is Karbach. They actually have a restaurant inside the brewery. And I had one of their burgers. Holy crap, was it amazing. And I would have filmed it, but my partner came in from out of town. And I just wanted to catch up with him, so I didn't even put the camera on. He told me I could have, but we're just catching up, you know? So we probably would have been talking some nonsense y'all probably wouldn't have wanted to hear anyway. But they made a burger out of Wagyu beef. I mean, most people wouldn't chop up Wagyu beef to make burgers. They do. And you can tell, that burger was amazing. What's up there, Richard, aka Trevor? What's up, buddy? When we gonna hang out again, boy? I was on your side of town a few weeks ago. Yeah, she was working, buddy. She worked overtime. This was squished as hell. Hell, I was on your side of town a couple weeks ago. It was an impromptu go to the freaking. It was an impromptu to go to watch the rugby match, but they don't play rugby on your side of town no more. The new stadium is open. The new stadium is open. You need to hit up Double Dave's. Double Dave's is the beast, dude. Just like CC's, only better. I don't know. Do y'all have one on your side of town? I know they got one up here by me, a little north of me. Do they have one on your side of town? Yep. Might have to venture down there one day. Put a hurting on that side of town, you know what I mean? Because I've done the one here. I don't even know if I filmed the one here. I think I did. Because my friend was with me and he's camera shy. And I get it. Not everybody can be as good looking as this. Or stupid enough to go on camera. You know, either way. I don't know if it's the good lookingness or the stupidity. But it's one of the two. Yeah. I gotta run a couple errands and then I'll be playing some Fortnite. Morning, you. Morning. How are you? You missed the feeding. You missed the food trough for this big fat elephant here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I do love me some elephants. I might go to the zoo this weekend. How's the weather down here? It's hot, dude. Yesterday it was so hot I made ball soup. Unfortunately, I didn't show how to make that on the Ghetto Gourmet, but I made me some ball soup. Ball soup and ass butter. That's how hot it is. And it's only April, so come summertime, I'm sure I'm gonna get the chafe. I might have to go get me some Gold Bond. You never know. Gold Bond, call me up. Sponsor a fat man, you know what I mean? It's still cold up there. Bottle some of that shit and send it down here, bro. Could use it. I wish it was still cold down here. Not super cold, but just not 80 something degrees in April, you know? Hot as hell. You know, when you run around making ball soup, you know, it's not fun. You got the whole sweat factor, you got the whole who you stink factor. And being a fat man, you got that whole chafe factor. Ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing good about getting chafe. Yeah, it's honestly, I'd rather it. Okay, so here's the thing about the difference between hot and cold. Or I used to love the cold weather until I got degenerative disc disease and arthritis and bilateral neuropathy, because cold weather just amplifies the hell out of those aches and pains. You too, man. You have a good one as well. But I always used to say I'd rather it cold because you could always put on more clothes or extra blanket. When it's hot, you can only get so naked, and you can't get more naked. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's hot. And I'm talking about like outdoor, but indoor controlled climates. You know, it doesn't matter hot or cold. You know, but outside, when you're outside, you could always, when it's cold, you could put on more clothes, more jackets, more socks. Better insulated clothes, but when it's hot, you can only get so naked, and that's it. And it's still hot as balls, you know what I'm saying? That's just a fact of life, yo. You know what I mean? I might go go to this little HEB up here and see if I could find some new products to try for snacks or something for the snack attack videos, which I don't know why I'm still doing that, because A, nobody really watches them, and B, I've got so many in reserve that I haven't even gotten to yet. I mean, they're sitting on my hard drive. I just need to upload them some more. I did so many back when I was doing 2 videos a day, and most people couldn't keep up, so I cut it back to 1, and now I'm having a hard time putting just 1 up a day. Because sitting there, just sitting here hurts. That's how bad it is. I wouldn't wish degenerative disc disease or bilateral neuropathy on my worst enemy. Maybe my ex-wife, but not my worst enemy. You know what I mean? Because the ex-wife, she always used to say, you know, oh, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. No, I wish it was all in my head. But unfortunately, it's not. It's painful. It's very painful. So, anyway, let me pull y'all in a little closer for the end of this here. Come a little closer. I hope I don't scare y'all the closer I get, you know, because sometimes this is a face only a mother can forget. Anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you guys from the bottom of this big fat belly to the top of this almost bald dome. And look at it. I'm going to go up and see, it still has fuzz on it. It's not completely bald, but you know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. It's hell getting old. Stay young, kids. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with your boy Big Red for another Big Red Breakfast Live. I appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all's busy day to hang out with your boy. But do me that favor. Tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma, share the videos with your family and friends. Show me you get down with Big Red. Maybe they'd like to get down with Big Red too. Want to see this channel grow? Spread the word, Thunderbird. Anyway, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit that subscription button if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I have new content. Over here, thumbs up, thumbs down. Bow, just hit me with one. It doesn't matter which. Just shows me that you're watching. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you hanging out with your boy. I appreciate your comments, which down below is the comment section. Leave me a comment. Leave you one back. I'm not too busy not to, no one likes you. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. I don't even like myself half the time. So now, take that and put it in your pipe and smoke it. Looking at the description box, there's a description of the video. Links to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just thank you guys for hanging out. And guess what? Tell your mama to shave a nasty ass pussy. How's about that? Eat a bag of dicks. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Yeah, my mama's dead. How about that? So she's a hoe. She a dead hoe. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with your boy. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, just take care of one another and love one another. We only got one time on this big blue rock. Take care of one another, except for that prick that was in here just a minute ago. He could eat a bag of dicks. I'm out.